Hello and welcome to my channel. You're with Enlightenment Rose Tarot. If you're new to my channel, you're very welcome here. I do want to say is please take the bits that you resonate with and leave the rest. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. Keep in mind roles can be reversed in these readings. This is a general collective reading, so it may or may not resonate for all of you. But if it does, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. That way the next time I upload a reading, you won't miss it. You'll be notified when my readings get posted. If you've already subscribed to my channel, I do want to say a big thank you, and you're very welcome here. This is going to be a general 3-card spread. I'm going to take a look at the past, the present, and the future, leading into the future. So you keep in mind, please, that the past, the first card, which is your past, it just represents influences, events, or experiences from the past that probably may continue to affect the present situation that you're in right now. Also, it kind of reveals the foundations which upon which your current issue is built. Your second card is the present. It'll be the present, so that is your present moment that you're in when you're watching this reading. It indicates current state of affairs and highlighting immediate influences, challenges, or opportunities. So that's your present. And the present card is gives you that insight. So it's like that insight into your mindset. It gives you that insight into your mindset and circumstances at the moment that you're in, because moving from the past, whatever happened in the past, it's kind of, maybe it's coming into your present moment, the present moment that you're in. Part of the situation from your past is affecting you right now in the present moment. That's what's brought you to the present. And your third and final card will be the future or the outcome. That suggests, the third card suggests the likely direction of the situation based on your present action. So the future is basically your present moment that you're in, your mindset, and your circumstances at that moment guides you into the direction of a situation based on the present actions that you take and the abilities or the attitude that you're sitting in, or the attitude that you take towards moving forward. It doesn't really predict a fixed outcome in the future, but offers some form of guidance on the present or the most probable path if no significant changes are made. All right, I hope I've cleared those 3 cards out. I tried to keep it as brief as I could, just so that you're able to understand what I'm trying to get at. All right. All right. Let's welcome our guardian angels and angels and spirit. Please join us in this reading for the collectives. 3 cards, please, Spirit. Tell me about the past, the present, and the future. 3 cards, please, Spirit. Give me 2 shuffles, thank you. All right. Tell me about the past, please, Spirit. Give me the past, please, Spirit. I'll keep it turned over for now. Give me the present, the future, or the outcome. future, please. Thank you, Spirit. So bottom of the deck, you've got Four of Cups. Fours are all about stability, but this is a bit of a missed opportunity. Maybe you're feeling that missed opportunity with something or someone, and you're wanting stability. All right, just keep it there. Give me the past, please, Spirit. Tell me about the past. Wheel of Fortune in the past. So the Wheel of Fortune in the past is a bit of karma and good luck. So that Wheel of Fortune is a cycle ending and a restart of a new cycle. So maybe in the past you closed a cycle off, you completed a cycle, all right? And you decided to give yourself a jump start into a new cycle or a restart of a new cycle. So that's your past. Let's see what, as well as this could be that Wheel of Fortune and karma, good luck and karma, depending on what you did in that cycle, what you put out there to the universe, that's what you draw back to yourself, whether it's good or it's bad. And it's the wheel, so it's that what goes around comes around, and it looks a bit like a compass. Looks like a compass. And it says tarot. So maybe for some of you, this is like you're trying to find your way out of a cycle, or you're trying to find your way out of a situation. Maybe in the past, you tried to find your way out of a situation. Because it's a 10, it's a completion. It's an ending, a completion, as well as a new beginning. And because it's the wheel, it's a cycle. So it's like an ending of a cycle, a completion of a cycle, as well as a restart of a new cycle. I feel you were trying to find your way out of a situation in that cycle. This could be with anything. It could be with distractions. It could be with relationships, feelings, whatever. But it was a cycle that ended, or you were trying to end. You were trying to bring that cycle to an end in the past, or maybe you did bring it to an end in the past. Okay. Tell me more for the Wheel of Fortune, Spirit. Tell me more, please. Hanged One or Hanged Man. Were you trying to hesitate ending that cycle? You're pausing. I feel you were pausing and ending. Because they're both majors. So this was something big in your past. Now keep in mind, past, I'm not going into your past way back. All right, I'm going into your past maybe a month down the track. Maybe there was a situation a month or 2 months back. A situation that needed to end. Had to end. You needed to end that cycle. But there was a bit of hesitation maybe with ending that cycle, or you were taking a pause in ending that cycle. Maybe you were trying to see the big picture. You were trying to see the bigger picture in that situation. Feels like you were tied up. You were tied up. Maybe you were trying to see the bigger picture. You're trying to see the world from a different perspective, or you're trying to see the situation from a different perspective. Because a hanged man is all about alignment. trying to bring back alignment. Maybe you were trying to bring back alignment in your life, and you were hoping that maybe this cycle, you could restart that cycle with someone or something. Tell me more, please, Spirit, for the past. Wow. The Star. That's 3 majors come out in your past. So this Wheel of Fortune, this situation that you were trying to end, or you were trying to bring it to an end, but you were hesitating a bit, or you were in this energy of trying to bring back alignment. You wanted to align yourself back with that person or that situation. You wanted to restart that cycle, and you were having a lot of hope and faith in getting those answers, because the Hanged One is like opening its third eye, opening that doorway to the cosmic light for those answers. So it's a bit like getting that enlightenment from, your angels, trying to get the enlightenment that you're needing, get those answers that you're wanting. And with the Star coming in, it's like saying you were having a lot of faith and hope to work your way through, navigate your way through the situation and go in the right direction, come out in the light, come out with those answers. So it's like you're navigating your way through the darkness, navigating your way through life's darkness or uncertainties, and having a lot of faith and hope that you are being guided to go in the right direction, to choose the right direction, to find your way out of it. This could be with your feelings as well. It could be with anything. It could be with love. But I feel you were trying to navigate your way through this cycle up here to find your way out of it. All right, give me one more, please, Spirit. Give me one more, please, Spirit. 3 of Pentacles. Collaboration, teamwork, cooperation. So you were trying to be cooperative. Maybe you were trying to be cooperative with your person in that cycle, because the Hanged One is all about pausing, taking that kind of time out. I like to say time out. It's like taking a time out. Hey, just stop for a moment. Think about this. Stop for a moment. See the bigger picture. So that's that energy that I'm getting from the Hanged One. That's what I'm feeling. Like you, in the past, you kind of said, let's just take a moment and work this out. Let's try and work this out. And you were having hope that you would be able to work it out, because 3 of Pentacles is all about working, collaborating and doing, being cooperative, doing the teamwork. All right, so let's see what's the present, what's brought you into the present that you're in. So in the present moment, you're in the 9 of Swords energy. You're in the 9 of Swords. A lot of stress, a lot of worry, a lot of anxiety, sleepless nights, feeling stuck, a lot of conflict, challenges. It's like you cannot sleep. The past, that situation is keeping you awake night after night, night after night. The 9 of Swords is that energy of have perseverances. In the present, have perseverances to bring the situation to an end. Bring it to an end. Do something about that worry. Knight of Wands. Rushing energy. This is that very non-committal kind of energy. Maybe this person, the Knight of Wands, maybe from your past. Maybe this is someone from your past that is still troubling you and worrying you because you knew that they were very non-committal. They were non-committal. They were that energy of like a free spirit. They didn't want to commit to the relationship, maybe to the connection. They didn't want to commit. They wanted to just enjoy life. They wanted to have a good time. As well as maybe the Knight of Wands is coming into the present energy, is saying maybe you're needing to use that energy of the Knight of Wands and maybe bring this energy of worry and stress and anxiety to an end. Bring it to an end. Do something about it. This is that energy of get up and go kind of energy. Let's get this on. Let's get this situation moving. All right, Spirit, tell me more, please. Five of Pentacles. So you moved here where you were collaborating, trying to work it out with this person or that problem. In the present, there is conflict, there's challenges, there's struggles, there's isolation, abandonment. Maybe that's why you're feeling this energy here in the present. This is like you're praying for help, you're praying for guidance, you're praying for the situation to end. It's like you're needing help, but the help is there. The help is out there if you need it. One more, please, Spirit. Okay, so you've got Two of Swords. Two of Swords is that energy of indecisions. Indecisions. So in the present moment feels like you're having a lot of indecisions. You cannot settle on that energy of that action or that decision you're needing to take and make. Maybe you're in this energy of sitting on the fence with that decision. Maybe intuitively you know the truth. Maybe intuitively you know that you're needing to make a decision. Maybe let go of the past. Let that situation from the past, leave it in the past. But it's illuminating that you're needing to make that decision. And I feel for some of you, because the swords are down, so it's like you've put your sword down. Your sword is not raised. Your sword is down, so your guard is down. Okay, your guard is down. So for me, what I feel from here is, in the present moment that you're in, you've taken action. You found your balance. You've taken action on whatever action or decision you needed to take or make. All right, Spirit, what's the outcome leading from the present moment into the future? What would be their guidance? What's the guidance for the future, Spirit? You've got the Hermit. Hermit is all about self-enlightenment, isolation, searching your soul for those answers. It's like in the outcome, the future. This is like going on that soul searching journey, going on that spiritual journey, searching your soul for answers, for that light. And your soul is your light. So in the future, moving from the present moment, what it's saying here, it's like your guard is down. You've made a decision, or you've found your balance. You've taken a decision. You're not sitting on the fence with anything. You've put your guard down. You've made that decision, and leading you towards the future or towards that outcome, giving you some form of guidance, is the Hermit. Now, the Hermit is all about going within yourself, going deep within yourself, reflecting inwards, going inside yourself and finding answers. And those answers are not for anyone. Those answers are for yourself. It's guidance for yourself. You're wanting guidance for yourself. You're wanting answers for yourself. And you're letting that lantern that the Hermit is holding up give you light to reach your soul, because there's your soul. That's your light. That lantern is giving you that light and hope. It's giving you hope. That light in the lantern is your hope to reach your soul and find those answers. This is Major Arcana card for Virgo. This is all about reflection. This is all about going within yourself and finding that enlightenment that you're wanting. Whether it's through meditation, whether it's through prayers, or simply just sitting down quietly by yourself and gathering your thoughts. So it's kind of, the Hermit is giving you that guidance. It's giving you guidance to move towards the path, the probable path that you are needing to move in, making those kind of changes, I would say. Because Hermit is all about change as well. It's making changes for yourself, changes within yourself. All right, Spirit, tell me more for the Hermit and the outcome for guidance. Four of Wands. Celebrations, stability, sturdiness, structure. This is, you will celebrate and find stability in the future. Did one just flip? Yep, one just flipped. Avoid maybe being stuck. Maybe you're needing to avoid being stuck, keeping yourself stuck. But that is that energy of you keeping yourself stuck. Maybe that's the Hermit energy here, is saying, don't keep yourself stuck. You are free in the outcome. You're free in the future. You're free from the past. Your guidance is to find those answers and set yourself free. You are free. You're not chained up to these swords. You're not chained or tied up to any negative thoughts. You are keeping yourself stuck because you're not removing the blindfold. And both these two cards in the original tarot deck, you will see the person has a blindfold on. But you are having progress. So in the future, the guidance for you is, there is progress. It may be slow, but you are having progress. You will have progress. One more please, Spirit. Six of Cups. Nostalgia, reminiscing the past, thinking about the past. You will reflect and reminisce the past. It's very appropriate. It's come out in your future. Six of Cups is that energy of finding harmony in the present moment that you're in, finding harmony in that situation, finding harmony in that love that's being you being surrounded by love from others. It's that kind of energy because Six of Cups. So Six of Cups is that energy of you knowing that there is love around you from others. Other people are willing to give you that love. There is love there, and you're finding harmony. This is that energy of reminiscing the past, reminiscing friendship, a person from the past, situations, but it's all nostalgia now. It's all in the past. It's just memory. All right? And I'll leave it there, collectors, till I catch you in the next reading. Till then, you please take care, stay safe, and thank you so much for joining me. If you resonate with this, any of these messages, please give me a thumbs up and maybe subscribe to my channel. But if you don't, that's all right, not a problem. If you know someone needs to hear this reading, maybe the messages are for them, you're most welcome to share the reading with them. All right? But thanks for joining me. You take care and have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.